Good morning to all of you. Spinal cord. What all are the things that you know about spinal cord? First of all, it is a part of our nervous system. Then, what about its structure? It is a pipe-like structure arising from medulla oblongata and extends to our backbone. Clear? It is a pipe-like structure arising from medulla oblongata and extends to our backbone. Again, it consists, or a spinal cord consists of collection of nerves or a thick bundles of nerves. And what protects our spinal cord? Our spinal cord is protected by vertebral column. So the main function of the spinal cord is to transfer information from the brain to rest of the body. Clear? Which means message travels from sense organs to the brain and from the brain to all parts of the body through spinal cord. Once again, messages travels from sense organs to the brain and from the brain to rest of the body through what? Through spinal cord. Clear? And one important thing is that spinal cord also controls our reflex actions. Now let's discuss about reflex action. See, what happens when you accidentally touches a hot cup of tea? You immediately withdraw your hand or you immediately draw back your hand, right? Then what happens when a bright light is focused on your eyes? You immediately close your eyes, correct? Then another example is that you sneeze continuously when something enters into your nose, or you cough when you inhale dust. So all these actions are reflex actions. Clear? These reflex actions are very important as they save us from painful stimulus. What is the meaning of stimulus? Stimulus means something that causes a reaction. Clear? Something that causes a reaction is known as stimulus. Say for example, when you touch a hot object, here the heat of that object is the stimulus. So automatic actions or reactions that happens by a stimulus is called what? Reflex actions. Clear? Or in simple words, we can say that involuntary quick actions that are controlled by spinal cord are known as reflex action. Once again, what are reflex actions? Involuntary quick actions that are controlled by spinal cord are known as reflex action. Is that clear? And reflex action is controlled by our spinal cord without the involvement of brain. Why? Because all the messages to carry out such actions are sent by our spinal cord. Clear? And one more thing, these reflex actions are very fast and automatic actions. As I said an example earlier, you withdraw your hand when you touch a hot object. How does it happen? When your fingers touches a hot cup, the sensory nerves. What are called sensory nerves? Those nerves that carry messages from sense organs to the brain or spinal cord. They are called sensory nerves. So when you touch a hot object, say for example a hot cup of tea, the sensory nerves immediately pass a message to the spinal cord that this object is very hot and it can damage the skin. So even before this message goes all the way to brain, the spinal cord sends another message through motor nerves to withdraw the hand immediately. Clear? So this reflex action is directly controlled by our spinal cord. Understood? Coughing, sneezing, yawning, or some other examples of reflex action. So once again, what are reflex action? Reflex actions are quick, involuntary actions that are controlled by spinal cord are known as reflex action. Hope you understood the topic. We will continue with sense organs in our next class.